Who's that Pokemon? Oh, easy. Electrode. What do you mean it's Jigglypuff seen from above? Stupid. Hey, so there's been some news regarding Pokemon Legends ZA for the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. And I'm actually really looking forward to this. I don't get that much free time to play games these days. I'm so busy with work and other requirements that I have to prioritize. This is a game that I would really like to make time in order to play. So the game has been announced to launch on October 16th of this year, 2025. There's a $10 difference between the Switch and the Switch 2 versions, but I'm not really here to cover the news. I'll put the link in the description if you'd like to see the article for yourself. What I wanted to discuss, I don't want to discuss it as a professional or a game developer. I want to today just hang out with you guys and talk as a fan. And something that fans get to do is we get to complain. I mean, that's part of the fun of it. You know, obviously, when you enjoy something, you want it to be better, and then you have a wish list of stuff that you want, right? I'm a massive fan of so many different franchises. Pokemon is one franchise where I stick with it, even though the games have done things that I have not enjoyed very much, and some things I've just really disliked. And obviously we have to discuss this stuff. You don't just pretend that everything is fine when a product is not as good as it should be. So there's been games that I didn't enjoy, and then games that I really enjoy in the series. X and Y have been some of my favorites. I grew up with Kanto, so it's hard for me to say, you know, I feel like I feel like it's illegal for me to say that Kanto's not my favorite, but I really like Kalos. X and Y, something about the region just felt so alive. The games are really fun. Unfortunately, I don't really have time to replay the region as much as I would really like to. But what I want to talk about today, and what I want to complain about, is I really wanted there to be an X and Y. I really have fun collecting the Pokeballs in the game. You know when you get the rare ones and you don't want to use them because it's like, oh, I don't want to lose that out of my inventory. I like having it. It's cool. It's pointless. It's dumb. In so many games that I play, someone asked me a couple months ago, they said, hey, are you also the kind of gamer that ends up with, you know, 99 of every single healing item by the end of the game and you're at the end boss? Yeah, I don't know why I'm like that. When I'm playing JRPGs, I end up having tons of items at the end. I tend to not use all the Pokeballs. My favorite one is the Premier Ball. I mean, look at this thing. Obviously, whenever I buy Pokeballs, it's in packs of 10, and you get a Premier Ball. So that's my favorite one. So the thing that really bothered me about not getting Pokemon Z, because we got X and Y, and we really wanted there to be a Z. Everyone thought there's going to be a Z. What I really wanted, this is my wish list, and this is it's so insignificant, it does not even matter, and I genuinely wanted this in Pokemon Z, theoretically, was I wanted Game Freak to add a Dragon Ball. Because if we got Pokemon Z, we could have gotten a Dragon Ball which has an increased, you know, 3.5 times catch rate for Dragon-type Pokemon. Why didn't we get it? And here's the thing. They could have made the Dragon Ball orange with a star on top. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for saying that? That's me. So that's my complaint. That is my complaint about Pokemon X and Y. We didn't get a Z, and we could have gotten a Pokemon Z, and they could have added a Dragon Ball, and the Dragon Ball could have had a 3.5 times catch rate for Dragon types. We're never going to get it. It's over. The opportunity is gone. The ship has sailed. And we're going to have to live with the outcome of the decisions of other people. And in this case, Game Freak didn't make a third version of X and Y with the Dragon Ball. Anyway, I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite Pokeball just based on the design? For a while, I was catching everything in a quick ball. Yeah, I just like the design. It's really cool. But for me, Premier Ball, obviously Luxury Ball's awesome. You could do the exploit in Sun and Moon where you could get more Beast Balls. So for a while, I was trying to catch everything in a Beast Ball. That one's really awesome. It's got a cool shape and colors, and it's got like the Sega Genesis grid lines on it, which is awesome. Anyway, Premier Ball is one of my favorites. All right. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for wanting a Dragon Ball? Okay. Take care. I'll see you guys.